Introducing the Andatech Prodigy S breathalyser. Certified to Australian standards AS 3547/2019, this accurate handheld breathalyser is designed for fast and high-volume testing on-site, and is able to store up to 10,000 breath alcohol test records with individual details. Prodigy S Features. Every new Prodigy S comes in a hard carry case, with a user manual, USB data cable, car charging cable, soft cover for the breathalyser, 5 individually wrapped mouthpieces, 1 individually wrapped sampling cup, and 4 AA batteries. Additional mouthpieces and sampling cups can be purchased from andatech.com.au. The Prodigy S print pack version will also come with a Bluetooth printer, rechargeable battery, charging cable, and 2 printer rolls. The breathalyser itself is equipped with a touch screen, a mini USB port for connecting to the computer, and a stylus pen for ease of navigation. Preparing the breathalyser. Gently pull down the battery compartment cover to remove it. Insert 4 brand new AA alkaline batteries, ensuring that the positive and negative on each battery are aligned according to the polarity diagram inside. Carefully replace the battery compartment cover. Operating instructions. Switch on the breathalyser by pressing down the power button until the unit switches on. The Prodigy S breathalyser allows for 2 different tests: specific test, which will provide the subject's BAC level in a numerical reading, and passive test, which will give an indication of alcohol with an alcohol detected or no alcohol result. Before administering a test, it is recommended that the operator observe the subject for approximately 20 minutes before administering the test. This is to ensure that the subject does not consume anything and the subject's saliva is clear of alcohol. Use a new mouthpiece for each test. This will negate any suspicion that mouth alcohol may have affected the test result. Taking a specific test. To conduct a specific test, use a mouthpiece. Tear the perforated section from the wrapper of a new mouthpiece. Pull back the wrapper of the mouthpiece to show the 2 holes, ensuring you don't touch the mouthpiece. Align the 2 holes above the breathalyser, then place the notched end of the mouthpiece into the slot on the right side of the breathalyser. Lower the whole mouthpiece down and push hard until it clicks into place. Remove the outer wrapping when the subject is ready to provide a sample. Tap the specific button on the device. The device will now conduct a clean air test to ensure that no alcohol is detected in the mouthpiece and the sensor. If no alcohol is detected, the unit will proceed to test mode. If alcohol is detected, verify that a clean mouthpiece is being used and select retest. Input the subject's details and press next. When ready, ask the subject to inhale deeply and blow into the mouthpiece steadily as the unit counts down from 100 to 0 and a beep is heard. The subject's blood alcohol concentration level will be displayed in just a few seconds. Please note, if the subject does not blow into the unit within 30 seconds, you can either select refuse to confirm the subject refused to take the test, or test again to allow the subject to retry. If the subject stops blowing too early or blows with insufficient force, select discontinue to abandon the test, or test again to retry. All this information will be stored under records. If the subject has difficulty completing the full blow due to health or other reasons, you can press the passive button near the end of a specific test. This will collect the sample for a specific test and show the results in numerical readings, but the test mode will be shown as passive in the records. To discard the mouthpiece after a test, slide the Remove Mouthpiece button upwards to eject the mouthpiece from the unit. Select Next to take another specific test using a new mouthpiece. Otherwise, press Home to return to the home screen. Taking a passive test. For passive testing, use a sampling cup. Tear part of the plastic packaging while avoiding touching the sampling cup directly. Attach the sampling cup to the device by aligning the 2 holes and pushing down until it clicks into place. Tap on the passive button of the device. Ask the subject to maintain a distance of 3 to 5 centimeters from the sampling cup. Inhale deeply and blow steadily into the cup as the device counts down from 100 to 0 and a beep is heard. Passive testing results will indicate whether alcohol is detected in the breath sample. To discard the sampling cup, pull it out in the direction of the arrow shown on the sampling cup. Please note that only specific test records can be printed and stored. Checking past records. Select the Records button to view the past records for every specific test taken. Select the Back and Next buttons to scroll past each record. The Prodigy S holds up to 10,000 records, depending on the length of the records. Once its memory is full, new records will overwrite existing records, beginning with the oldest. Records can be downloaded and stored on a computer in a spreadsheet. It is recommended to upload device records to a PC using Andatech software, available from andatech.com.au, on a regular basis to prevent loss of records. After uploading records, the device memory can then be cleared.